About loyalty, we talk about faithfulness. I said that churchless Christianity or denominationless Christianity is a mirage. Every church has a process of becoming a member. In fact, there are churches, immediately you get water baptized. In fact, there are people who don't even wait for you to be water baptized. You give them communion. You understand what I'm talking about? In Assemblies of God, Nigeria, let me put it. You know how I put it? In Assemblies of God, Nigeria, you will first of all get water baptized, then you now pass through another process before you become a communicant. There are other people that once you are baptized, you can, and there are churches, the day you got born again, you don't need baptismal class. They get you baptized. These are rudiments, and there is no great preacher, great pastor, without an ugly story concerning the denomination. Do you have your own? If you have your own, raise your hand. Okay, if you are not, okay, you're a prospective candidate. Did you get me? Well, let's divide the house. I was addressing Nigerian Assemblies of God fellowship in the United States. And some people raised their hands. You know what they were saying? What the church did to our father. What the church did to our father. They were saying it. They were angry. I told them, look at you now. Many of you are billionaires, trillionaires. And I told them, your fathers, the leaders never decided to deal with your fathers. But God who called, God who saw the faithfulness and loyalty of your fathers, decided to bless you greatly. Today, you're millionaires and billionaires. Not because of your holiness or purity, by the sacrifice of your fathers. It was advanced seed. Advanced seed. And I tell you, no matter what you're passing through, hear me. The caller is watching you. The caller knows how to reward you. The caller knows what to do concerning you. I said something yesterday. Let me refresh your memory about two kinds of membership. I don't want to talk about members on transit. I don't want to talk about what again? What again did I say? Okay, what again? That means you are good students. That means you are good students. Let me say this before I get back to that. Of a denomination, you are not independent. If you're a part of a denomination, raise your hand. Then talk to that person, tap the person, tell him then you are not independent. If you're a part of a denomination, are you? Then let your neighbor tap you and tell you, then you are not independent. How do you know a checklist on the kind of membership? Now, see what determines if you're a stakeholder. Number one, how do you react when you are offended? It is possible. Somebody can also knowingly offend you. Somebody can also be testing you. Membership can also be what? Testing you. One funny story I had the other day. A new pastor came to a place with a language. When he was making an announcement, he called a sister and said, he came to and they petitioned him right away. They petitioned him. Okay, not a problem. And they said, how can a new pastor start this way? a sister that and that was a big deal. I don't want to. If you want further explanation to that story, you can consult the man from that. So what am I trying to say? You can be offended. Membership can offend you. Just like we tell people who want to get married, if you want to get married, to marriage. In a relationship, get ready to be offended. But what you do when you are offended, either by the altar or by the pew, what you do and how you react will show whether you are a stakeholder or not. Your language, what you say, your level of commitment, and resignations and walkouts. How can you quickly, a little thing, you pull your paper, you want to resign? That's a maturity. Just pull your pen, you want to resign. They will look at you as a very little person. Why are you resigning? And I want to say today, in case you have prepared your resignation paper, go and tear it after this service. Go and tear it. Withdraw it. This is our church. Whatever is wrong, we shall stay here and make it right. And let me tell you, your opinion will be stronger when you are inside. When you are outside, it is outsiders' opinion. Did anybody hear me? When you are inside, you can raise your hand at any place, at the council, in writing. You are entitled to your opinion because you are an insider. The moment you become an outsider, nobody wants to hear you. Mind your business becomes the thing. But now that you're inside, it is my business. Progress is my business. The future of the church is my business. Is somebody hearing me? I was ministering the other day on the internet and I said something. Let me say this to young, especially the students. I spoke on what I call suicide. The suicide mission that is going on now by the church. What is suicide? Killing yourself. Now, when you look at the Facebook and see the writings on the Facebook publications by the Facebook and some of the evil things said about the church, go to the profile of the writer or the publisher. It was not written by a Muslim, not written by Buddhist or Hinduist or Taoist. It is written by people who are what? Christians. They are the first to bring rubbish to the internet, to rubbish their church. Now, hear me. It's not the Islam people. The Islam, the occultists, they are even surprised at what they publish. Because you want to rush to boost your Facebook page, your page. Because of that, you go and publish. Now, hear me. Mind what you publish from today. For what you publish could be an arrow against the church. What you publish. I don't need somebody's understanding. And there are pastors who do that on the pulpit. All they know is to research on negative illustrations. And that's what they feed the people with. They can't talk about something positive. You come to the pulpit. The only thing you will hear is how A fared, how B fared, how C fared, how D fared. People will go back with the coin. They don't talk about people who succeeded. They don't talk about the secret of success. They become negative carriers of stories. And people put that in their... May God deliver us from this suicide mission. That we can say something positive. So that people can come to church and be happy. I don't want to pastor a church where members will be afraid of laughing in the church. for fear that they will be called the sinners for laughing. Thank God, the man of God, Pastor Steve, has, he has said several things about smiles. That God is a happy God. Not when you come, everybody. Nedia, 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 no good to me. Dikwaya ni mokochi. Nedia, no genile. Nedia. The joy of the Lord is mine. The joy of the Lord is mine. The joy of the Lord
is my strength.
The joy of the Lord is my strength. Come on, take it again. The joy of the Lord
is
the joy of the Lord is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength.
The joy of the Lord is my strength.